Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and today we're doing Gems of War, Campaign 7, Week 5, Day 1. So of course, with the new week, we have all of the Chapter 5 tasks. The main goal of this stream will be to go do all those tasks. In doing so, the bigger pass actually does have a interesting new weapon. This weapon is kind of irrelevant compared to the Glory Troop that just came in, so I didn't grab my keys. I need to go grab those. Don't forget your 10 event keys every week underneath the little shop thing in there. It's only Glory, which is why you get everything else here is gems. Well, except the map and the souls, but the only thing worth it's the Spoils of War for Glory. Anyways, so this thing's insane. Be interesting to see when this thing is getting tweaked, not if. But yeah, use it while you can. Like if you need some like easier getting to 500 factions or something, though you can't use it in pure faction obviously. But it is so good. It is so insane. Even if it didn't have Devour, just the second part is already like way overtuned. But we'll see what happens with it. I still hope they keep like some of the premise there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this thing is so much better. However, we did get another new weapon. If you have the bigger pass, or the bigger pass. The normal pass gets it next week. We got Wild Orb, so we'll be able to get this and kind of mess around with this. Compared to the new Glory Troop, we're probably going to mess with that more, though, since it's a little bit more relevant this week, since this doesn't technically come in until next week for most people. However, it's basically the new Epic, but worse. However, you can do it off your heroes, so it has that going for it. One other thing that's pretty noteworthy about this is likely not to get nerfed. So it'll still have a little bit of a better standing in that regard. Also, it's currently the only way to really place 3 times and 4 times multipliers. Currently, for whatever reason, like every option that we have in the game right now places a 2 times multiplier. However, this can do various multipliers, which means either 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times. And obviously, 4 times, quite a bit of mana. You even match that just with a few things. Like what? That's like a 12 if you end up taking it with a 3. So that's a lot of mana potential that you can end up getting for it. So you're basically going to fill up most of your mana if you hit at least 6, if not more. Just because that should be enough to land an extra turn while also having 3 times and 4 times in the mix. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. We'll mess with it some a little bit later stream. That and of course the new Glory Troop. But first things first, with the new week, we do have a new set of tasks. So let's go over to the official Gems of War forum, where the unofficial list of person posting everything has posted the things. Let's see. Also, I've been starting to practice typing with a double keyboard, and I might actually go get a double keyboard. It's Black Friday to see if they're like on sale enough, because I don't know, I kind of want to try it. I've already been like practicing it with like 2 standard keyboards, and honestly, my typing's not that much slower. But it's mostly because they're aligned normally. I think the ones on the other keyboards are different. Though I could always get one that does aligned properly. Definitely something I'll need to look into in the next few days. It's actually kind of interesting way of typing because you don't have to like bend your arms as much. Let's see. Change this week's Battle Crashers as from a while ago. I'm looking for this. Okay, so I am looking for... Should be all the way at the bottom here. Did I pass it? I don't think I passed it. Should be this next one. November 22nd. That's what I'm looking for, though. I need the URL so it'll actually get bigger. Copy link address, I think, is the correct one. I'm pretty sure that is what I'm looking for. Yes, it is. There we go. So, what we gotta do this week. Goal tasks. Division Fields. Do we have doubles again? No, I think that was just because of the New Kingdom that 1 week. But looks kind of normal this week. No repeats or anything, so that's good. Anyways. So for gold, we got to go do Divinion Fields banner 22 times, which is that 1 yellow-purple banner, +1/+1. I will probably just do that with a quick kill Dust Devil while we're trying to get crowns. Use the Divinion Fields team 22 times. That's a bit more annoying, because you'd have to use Oracle Hero class, which is among one of the worst hero classes in the game. Or you would have to use a bunch of other things from the kingdom. Luckily, that new overpowered troop is still within that category, so you could just run him with like some damage source there, maybe like a Ward Breaker, and that might be enough to go do that, I guess. Just use like 2 or 3 of the thing. And then have like a Ward Breaker and something else behind it. Maybe hero weapon on Oracle or something. Win 6 battles and a single arena run. I might skip that. You know what? Let me skip that right now. No arena. We don't have one started, so no. If we had one started, I would go do 2 more. But we don't, so give me a new one. Okay, we just gotta kill a bunch of yellow instead, that's fine. Craft 3 yellow summoning stones, we'll do it. Though you might want to skip this if you still need a lot of weapons, because that saves you a lot of crafting material, though we'll just do it because we have more than enough. Kill Arnarius 3 times. Interesting, that's that new legend in the event key drop table. Hopefully some people have it set on defend, though I believe you could do this during the ward event. So, you're probably just gonna do it there. Get 45 yellow kills. Well, we already kind of are doing that. Unfortunately, we can't synergize them together. 2 event keys I already did when we had to open a bunch of event keys to get the legend for the video earlier this morning. Went for ranked PvP, I believe I did as well, because I was messing with the team. So we did 4 PvP teams at minimum when we were messing with it earlier. Get 4 centaur kills, which should be where we are right now. Staff weapon for 4 wins, just basically set staff with Rowan build. Complete 1 adventure board, it's literally just a daily you do anyways. Earn 5 glory in a battle, literally just do a PvP battle. Complete 1 treasure hunt, that will do. This one might be worth repicking for some people, I'm gonna do it though. A little change of pace. Explore Divining Fields 1 time at difficulty 5, we could just go with there with Phoenicia. Use Oracle class for 4 wins. Oracle is so bad. Honestly, I always say like Knight Hero class is probably the worst hero class in the game. I almost want to say Oracle these days is the worst hero class in the game. I'm not sure if it's Knight Hero class or Oracle, but they are so absurdly bad. There's just almost no redeeming quality on either of them. And it's so sad. Because they could be reworked so easily to be actually viable. But they're both just so useless. Like at least some hero classes, like let's say like what's that one plague one called? Is this called Plague Doctor? No, I'm pretty sure it's called Plague something. Is it called Plague Doctor? That one Plague one from Darkstone. Like that one's super rarely used, but at least it has like a unique purpose to it that doesn't just make it dead content. And like all the triple damage burning ones all have a unique kind of situation. Some of them are weaker than others, but still they're all kind of like usable to some degree. But then there's things like Oracle or Knight class where there's just not a single viable composition that really gets to utilize them. And aside from that, we got to go do a bunch of purple gems in a single battle, which we could just do Rogue Spider and get it done in like 1 minute. Okay, anyways, that's the rundown. So we should probably start by doing just bronze and just go through the entirety of bronze because we're not really bottlenecked anywheres. Most of this we can kind of just do as we're doing stuff. So that's exactly what we shall do. So let's just do the entirety of bronze. So bronze, I mean. So the first thing we got to do is, well, technically 2 other things. The first thing would have been open event keys, but I'm pretty sure most people did that to try to get the new legend. Then doing some PvP. We did that while we were testing the thing earlier. And now we'll go do Centaur. So easiest place to do this, obviously, is Divining Fields. So we'll go over here, explore, bring that to a way lower difficulty. I'll just bring it all the way down to 1. Then maybe I should have done it to 5. And instead of Oracle class there, I just want like a standard Rowan. We could just get that. And obviously with Elemental, still trying to get that XP where we can. There's a little voice in your head saying the new legendary isn't worth the keys. It kind of is if you have everything maxed. Because it's possible to get to 20 stars, and 20 stars means 1 permanent extra HP on Divining Fields. So yes, the trip itself is exceedingly underwhelming. To a degree that is just basically useless. However, it is required for 20-star Divining Fields. And that's 1 extra permanent HP for everywhere, except Arena, of course. So in that regard, that's what makes it worth it. Even though the troop itself is very underwhelming. Yeah, the new Glory troop is insane. Like, this thing is... It's literally impossible to not get nerfed. Like, some things it's questionable. Like, Beatrix was like, would it get nerfed? And it never did. And then a Rogue Spider was like, maybe it'll get nerfed. And then it never did. This is just definitively, yes, it's getting nerfed. Like, there's no way they're leaving it like that. I hope they keep it somewhat similar. But they can't leave it like that. Honestly, I wish they would just get rid of the Devourer and just tone down how many skulls it converts. Just a little bit. Like, maybe like 8 total. Which is still a lot, but not all of them. Because the fact that it has both, and even just that convert alone, it's just so strong. Like, it's a top tier mythic as an epic. Like, if that was a mythic, it'd be one of the top 5 mythics in the entire game. If they, like, made that into a mythic and then made its mana cost 30, it would still be among, like, one of the top 10 troops in the game. It's just that strong right now. I haven't had too much time to mess with it, though we will a little bit later to stream, as well as mess with Wild Orb. We might even try using them both together, too. Wild Orb with the new epic that came out. This guy. Yeah, the fact he converts all skulls to wild cards is the thing that's kind of baffling. Like, I knew it was going to be strong, but when I was actually messing with it, it's like, oh wow, this is way stronger than I ever thought it would be. Not sure how that got past their testing. Assuming they even test things these days. Oh, also, I didn't even say hello to everyone. Hello, Gem God Diaz. Hello, Bill. Hello, Kosh. Hope everyone's been doing well. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Mister. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Warren. Hello, Rogue Stew. Yep, I've been having a pretty good day. The little sandwich icon. I did not have any sandwiches today, though. Hello, Warren King Ollie. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Jason. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Isabel. Hello, who have I not said hello to? Hello, Imperial. Hello, Roman. Just trying to read through chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. If I did, feel free to leave it in chat again, just in case. I don't think I did. I'm trying to read all the thingies. But yeah, the new Legend's not worth it, but you need it for Kingdom upgrading. Hello, Chris. Hello, Kosh. Hello, Dr. Shrimp. Hello, Warren. Hello, Hung. Hello, Jamin. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hello, all the people who have not said hello. But yeah, did you guys see? I mentioned it before the stream, though. I didn't mention it on stream yet. YouTube finally destroyed the dislike button. You can still technically click it, but it's not going to show anymore. Which is a very weird decision overall. Not a huge fan of it, but I don't know. We'll give it some time and see what it's like. Though, if nothing else, though I might just jinx it immediately, our Monday video currently has 0 dislikes since they made that change. So it seems to be doing the trick, I guess. Because literally 0 people disliked it. Normally there's only like 1, 2, maybe like 3 max that normally do. But this time around it's 0. Which is interesting. So they were right in that it causes less dislikes, which obviously it would. Like, when was the last time you've ever disliked a comment? Like, the dislike button is on every single comment, on every single video ever. Yeah, I can't recall ever clicking it in the last few years, the dislike button on a comment. And now it's almost going to be the same way for videos now, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. The biggest concern with it is how many more scams will start popping up on YouTube and other similar things. Since disliking will be a lot less efficient. Oh, what do we go for here? We'll go for Explosion. Hey, the dislike still works for you. Yeah, obviously the button still works, but it doesn't show up publicly. The 50 key winners, you're opening the right now. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about something else. Let's see. Yeah, if that thing's still like that going into next Guild War, that's gonna be crazy. Also, hello, John. You got some awesome news today. You got the new Mythic, nice, and the 2 new boss troops, nice, nice. First, you got a Power Orb. Oh, wow. That's some insanely good luck overall. Huge congrats. Also, hello, Stats. Welcome, welcome. They should have gone the Yelp route, left the dislike button, but added it in the ability to appeal mass dislikes for the hate raids. True. Something like that would actually work pretty well for YouTube. Because that's the reason they said they were implementing it. Yet, I don't know, it just doesn't really help with that. Like, people can still mass dislike a video. Like, when they do YouTube Rewind in, like, 2022, it'll still have millions of dislikes. It just won't be visible. I saw a really funny meme on it earlier, too. I can't remember what the meme is called. Like, the type of meme. But it had just like a it wasn't the sleep one. But it was like the other one that was kind of similar to it, where it has like a normal face. And it was like, when people just like normally dislike your video. And then another one that has like that surprise face when, people disliking your video, and only you can end up seeing it. Because whenever anyone dislikes now, it almost hurts even more, because they said that they were like doing it for mental health, but now dislikes hurt even more because literally the only person that even sees the dislike is the user. So that means that person that actively went out of their way to hit the dislike did it solely for the purpose so the user of the channel can see that it has a dislike on it, which is just brutal. Which kind of goes like completely counter to the whole mental health thing that they were mentioning. Because now every dislike hurts even more, because they're literally disliking just to show you that they dislike it. Rather than showing everyone, they're just showing literally only you that they hate it. Oh yeah, how many keys did it take you guys? It took me forever to get my second copy of the new Legend. Like, I found the first one within like 100, and then I opened like another 400 and got like a copy of the Mythic while doing so, just to try to get a second copy. The reason I wanted 2 is in case I ever wanted to use more than one. However, I highly doubt I will be, There's not even an need to use 1, let alone 2. Yeah, it took me about 500 keys to get 2. 100 for the first one and another 400 for the other one. Which was a little unlucky. I kept getting so many copies of the other ones. I'm not sure if they weighted it differently. I assume all of them are weighted the same. Also, I just realized it. What am I even doing right now? I'm currently, like, spam this battle. However, I think I needed 9 centaur kills, and we've been talking for so long that, I think we have 9 centaur kills now. Whoops. Kind of got slightly distracted. I'm pretty sure we have hit 9D centaur kills by then. Win any battle with your hero using a staff. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. We go say hello to the rain team again. Switch the weapon to literally any staff. Are you a staff? No, you're a polearm. Or are you a staff? How hard is it to find a staff? I'm just looking for like a standard purple staff. Is that so hard? Apparently. It's not the best way to find a staff, but it shall find a staff. There we go, dark staff. That better count as a staff. It literally has the word staff in its name. It definitely does, though. Oh, we actually found 5 of these already. We only need 4 more. Well, if nothing else, at least we're going to get them done just by doing the tasks, if nothing else. We only need to find 4 more of the battle crasher thingy. Anyways, where were we? We were on just staff 4 times, so let's just do that on the Vinny Fields. Also, we got to make sure not to do adventure boards for one of the tasks. You got Zugoff, Wordbreaker, and IRRC? Not sure what that means. Let's see, you got all the copies you need for the new legend in like 500 keys. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I always end up orbing it just so I don't use up too many keys. Like, I end up just finding 2 copies with 500 keys and then use a blue orb to max it, just so I don't use as many. Though we still have over 10,000, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I didn't end up hitting the 200 button. I actually did it 50 at a time. Though I ended up needing like 500, so it didn't really make much of a difference. Alright, we only have to do this 4 times. I think that's our 3rd one. Oh, even got Wordbreaker too. Nice. Yeah, I did find another copy to Legends. Not Wordbreaker, but the other one. That one, the useless one that's basically Beatrix but weaker. Which still doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure why it doesn't do Destroy. The main thing I'm baffled about that mythic is that it's remove gems and not destroy gems. Even if it was destroy gems, it would still be kind of underwhelming. But at least it'd be less underwhelming than what it is now. Doesn't make any sense why it removes instead of destroy. At minimum, at least. Whoops, I almost skipped it. Complete all battles on a single adventure board. Well, we were going to do that anyways. Adventure board. Pretty underwhelming rewards today. However, if nothing else, I need it for class XP. We're currently level 90 elementalists. Hopefully by the end of this week, we should have level 100. Should be able to. Oh, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm really bad with other initials. I don't know slang these days. I'm starting to get too old. I'm not even old yet, and I'm already starting to get too old. I don't know any of these abbreviations the kids are using these days. Any that are newer than like a decade ago, I have no clue. Let's see, let's explode everything. You got the Wardbreaker in the event shop. Nice. Yeah, it is available there as well. The chance of getting it that way is a lot less likely. But it is technically possible. I would not advise mass spending resources for it, but if it happens to happen, it's nice. And you got lucky. But yeah, it's a lot rarer getting it there. Because they're almost like glory keys, but with a slight mythic chance. Like, the rate that you get whenever you open, when you get troop drops, seem to be about, like, what you would get if you open guild keys at 20,000 seals. Like, it seems to be a very similar drop table as far as rarity rates. Not the exact same, though. But very similar. Unfortunately, we don't actually even know what the rates are for it. Because they're not posted anywhere in the game. I sure hope so, though. Like, for keys they do, but for quite a few other things, like what on earth the random drops are for like a journey event or a world event and stuff like that. The rates actually aren't posted anywhere in the game, or anywheres at all. You'd have to data mine it. Hey, get off my gems of war lawn. My precious gems. That's funny, Cookie. Oh, we only needed 4, right? Oh, no. That was the staff thing. I'm doing the other thing now. Losing track of things. Too many things. We'll take that over. Grab a brown. Take a purple. Take a... What does the staff even do? Deal damage to an enemy, deal double if nothing. Okay, I think it does double the purple, right? Yeah, good enough. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does double if there's Darkstorm. I knew it was something purple related. Wrong purple related thing. I know, he's gonna kill my hero. Oh no, he actually successfully killed my hero and it's still his turn somehow. Okay, Rowan, you need to like poke him for 1 damage. Now slightly more than 1 damage. There we go. Even if she had 0 armor, that still would have been fine. Alright, that objective is now complete. Onwards! So we almost got all the yellow kills. Next is basically do 1 PvP battle. Simple enough. PvP. Find a battle, worth at least 5. This one is that. And I guess we'll use Night Spider. Actually, no. You know what we're going to use? We're going to use the new overpowered troop. Because we haven't actually used it yet to stream. We'll be messing around with some other teams for it later to stream as well. Just want to get all the tasks done first. Oh no, we're entangled. Whatever shall we do? We only have an auto win. Alright, so we'll just do this. And then Zugoff. And then do mana. And then do it again. Ooh, he slightly ruins the board, but then also didn't. And then we do that. He gets a poke. Oh no, he actually died. That's problematic. I know, he resummoned as well. He's actually putting up a fight. Oh no, and he just got a resummon off the other resummon. Oh yeah, now he's dead. There we go. So much resummon. I do feel like there's a better, more optimal build than that. I just haven't really had the time to mess with it. We will a little bit later to stream. Probably even try it with Wild Orb as well to see what happens. Alright, so let's go do a treasure hunt. This one might be worth repicking. But if you can get treasure hunt done first try, it's probably quicker just to do it compared to the tasks that can end up showing up instead. Oh, what do I even take here? I'll take that for now. Do I even have a cascade for that? No. The other one doesn't even drop far enough either. Which is very unfortunate. I could do that though. Oh, that didn't do what I thought it would. Whoops. Whoops. Mistakes have been made. We should be fine though. Alright, we're still a sketchy amount away from where we need to be. Which is slightly concerning. But we're probably also going to be fine. Why does this board look so congested in the middle? How do we even uncongest that? That's the bigger concern here. Because I'm not really seeing a good method to do so. Like, me moving that over is going to do almost nothing. I feel like we kind of have to. I need these green chests to condense. The problem is I can't lower the other thing. Like, at all. And doing that's not really going to do anything. Oh, actually, it kind of does. We can do that. Move that over. I don't have a vertical cascade for that, though. Yeah, this map's still looking really sketchy. Fortunately, did not get what we needed off the sky, though a really big cascade, which allows us to now move that. Okay, so we're making some progress then. Can then take that, condense all that together. Move this over and hope for a bronze in that area. Did not get what I needed. Still did not get what I needed from Cascade. Kind of want to take this coin. Just not sure which way I want to take it necessarily. I definitely want that to be next to each other. Just to get that out of the way now. I can hope for silver off of Sky. We did not get it. It's worth the risk. Could have gotten bronze there too. Did not get it. Very unlucky. 2 rolls we really needed. Did not get either. We're getting close to the point of no return. Which is not good. I can't even lower that properly. Like, I can take this over. That's going to move the other thing, though. Which does not help us. Oops, I did not mean to combine that there. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, we definitely lost. Oh, no. I think we can still savage this, maybe. It's a hard savage, though. Take that over. Take that down. Still workable. We can make this work. Okay, I need something miraculous to happen. We're like, gosh, we're 13 turns short. Yeah, there's nothing big enough that's going to happen, I don't think. Try that for now. There's a lot of Cascade value, but nothing that allows us to get closer to winning. This board's just way too congested right now. Okay, that was a really lucky 5 times. It brings us 1 step closer to not losing. Though probably still losing. What if I move the other thing over? I'm not going to have a silver over there, though. Like, if I move this up, what's going to happen? It's not enough to help us. Still going to go for it, though. Let's see. Gonna try for something lucky there. We can make that work. Do I have a Oh, no, I don't have a Cascade for that. Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. I didn't see the chest there. Okay, I can't get a bronze there because we can't make enough fall down. I could put a silver coin there, but then nothing else is falling that would help us. I can move bags, but it's not an extra turn. It's just a, Oh, it's not even a 4 times. Ooh. Thought it was. I need a 5 times somehow. I don't think we can generate a 5 times off this board, though. We could just try for good RNG over here. It's very unlikely, though. I think we're lost. No! There's still a small chance off of Sky. That's such a small chance over there, though. What's our highest location of actually winning? Double bronze off of Sky. Didn't get it. So close! Oh, well, let's try it again. Aw, that's the worst. Like, if you're a mile away, it's not as bad because you got there probably pretty quickly. But when it's that close, somewhat unfortunate. Okay, this is a much better start, though, at least. Way better start than the previous one. Also, hello, Bear Razor. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, David. When is the next Asian event? A while from now. Don't expect it anytime soon. I believe it's not with invisible sights. Oh, Isabel, what did you mention? Sorry. Did you go over the Mythic this for Friday? Because you don't remember. It's not coming out this Friday. It's coming out next week's Friday. I think I misspoke during one of the streams because I didn't realize we still have more days. But, yeah, it's next week's Friday, not this week's Friday. So, oh, I should take another 5 times first. Luckily, it still stayed there. Okay, we won. It's over. This is a much better starting board. Like, not even close compared to the other one. Still technically losable, though, if we're not careful. Though very unlikely. There's any number of billion mistakes we can make. That's looking pretty good so far. I need those 2 to condense. That made it... Actually, I can still work with that. So we'll do that, we'll do that. It's not ideal, but it worked. Did what it needed to do. If only that bag was one higher, or all of that was one lower. That also works. Oh, did I just miss a 5 times there? Whoops. May have. It actually still matters, too. We haven't auto-won yet. We're almost at auto-win, though. We need 7 more turns. And then we won. Now we need 6, 5, 4, 3. Two, 1. I just need 1 more. There we go. We got it. Alright, we won. Now we can take literally anything we want. Okay, let's just end the map, though. As I'm trying to end the map, we're still getting like a billion extra turns. This map is so good, it just doesn't want me to lose. That was way easier than that other one. Got a much better layout. Maps will do that sometimes, though. Alright, there we go. It has been done. Hey, we got a little bit of gems. Not a lot, but hey. 3 adds up over time. It's still the best infinite farming location in the game. While there are a lot of other ways that you get gems, it's still technically the best location that you can infinitely farm. There's just so many ways that you can get gems, like 1 time per day, though. Or, you know, like tributes that has a timer and other things that it's normally just better to get it off of them. But if you truly need to, like, infinite grinds, treasure hunt's actually not bad for it. Anyways. Though you want to go through them quickly, you don't want to take forever. Like, you want to, like, quick down the map and try to get as many green chests as possible, which will maximize how many gems you get per hour. When explore runs in Divinian Fields at difficulty 5 or higher. So we only have to do this once, so let's just go throw the battle, bring it to difficulty 5, switch to an actual real team, and kill it out with like Phoenicia or something. Yes, I do want to switch it down, so we can go to 5, and then switch to Phoenicia. And we're good to go. Do you have any idea when the next Vault events and Bounty Hunter events are? Yes. Though not off the top of my head. Though we do know both of those 2 things. So, next Vault events, I believe, is right before Christmas. December 24th. It is literally during Christmas. That's a bad time. But, yeah, next Vault event is Christmas. 24th, 25th, 26th. So, literally Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after. Which, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably overall a bad thing. Because that means, it's going to be harder to farm for most people. Assuming you celebrate the holiday. Because that's like literally the holiday. It's like the entirety of Christmas is the Vault event. So that's kind of unfortunate if you celebrate. I'm not sure if I'll be with family during that time, so I might not even be able to grind it either. I still don't know the date for that yet. I should in the next few days or so. I'm not sure when I'm heading over to New Jersey quite yet, exact dates. But it might be literally during that time, which means I won't be able to farm it either. Let's see. And next bounty is the week before that, the 17th. Too bad it wasn't the other way around. But yeah, next bounty is the 17th, and the week after that, during Christmas weekend, is Vault event. So basically back to back right then. Yeah, it's a little bit of an unfortunate time. Since obviously it's going to be quite a bit harder to farm during Christmas for some people. Though it might also be the inverse. Some people might have off for Christmas, which gives them even more time to farm. Really just depends. Let's see, we'll take that over. Black Man. Actually, why am I trying to Black Manacle? It's probably Phoenicia. These Black Manacles definitely not enough damage. Oh no, they all have like 20% stats. I forgot about that. Because I believe the bonus this week is Divinian Fields plus Centaur, which is like half the kingdom. That's funny. Wait, we're using Slayer right now? That's kind of funny. Because the Battle Crasher causes bleed on all of them. Because every single time we get a kill, we do bleed to all enemies. And the Battle Crasher coming into the battle counts as a kill. That's applicable to all Battle Crashers, not just that one. It's just a mechanic of Battle Crashers. They quite literally crash into the battle and kill whatever they replace. And that kill does count as a kill for any mechanics that trigger off of kills. For any effects. Oh, is it generative? I thought it was outside of sight. Okay, maybe it was a little bit closer than I thought. Yeah, Zajan events are pretty relevant. There's a lot of really good pickups. Not only is the entirety of the event key drop table everything that has extra turns, like literally 100%. Like not some, like the entirety of the drop table is extra turn mechanics. Because that's the whole gimmick of that place. Actually, that's not true. Not all of them, but every goblin in Zajan is a extra turn. But never mind, not the entirety of the kingdom, because there are a few non-goblins there, like Black Beast and a few others. Not that many, but a good majority of the drop table is. And also there's some really good weapons like Turnip. I also got that other one pretty recently that wasn't that bad, but Turnip's better. Win any battle with Oracle Hero class. That is a very annoying one to do. Mostly because Oracle is pretty bad. I just want to see what the rest of them are beyond this. Alright, so it's just this and then match purple. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to re-roll this. We have re-rolled it into kill... Oh, gosh, how many yellows does it want me to kill? Okay, well, let's go use this banner and go kill some yellows. Because apparently it really wants me to go kill yellows. Because this is the one we re-rolled into, and this one is also one we re-rolled into. We still haven't even reached the actual task where it wants me to go kill yellow. Both of these are just re-rolls of something that wants me to go kill yellow. So it really wants us to kill yellow today. Or at least me anyways, because that's what we happen to roll. I think it's different per person. Obviously these are the same per person, but what you re-roll into can be different. So we need to go do Divinion Field's banner, Dust Devil team, in a very yellow heavy area. So probably like White Helm with you're on difficulty 1. So like White Helm with a double cast Dust Devil is I think what we want to go do. Oh, I need to change the banner though. Whoops, I forgot to change the banner. That's kind of the whole point of doing this. Alright, let me go change the banner. Because the whole point of this was to have a yellow-purple banner. The one for Divinion Fields. Should be under D's, right? Because I believe it's in alphabetical order based on kingdom. Is it not? There it is. Divinion banner. Yeah, White Helm or Suncrest works pretty well. I normally just go to White Helm. At least if we're doing difficulty 1 anyways. Because this place is a little bit more annoying at a high difficulty because of a few spell reduction troops. Like this thing has like 50% spell reduction. But it doesn't come into play on difficulty 1. Which makes White Helm at higher levels really annoying to do. Well, on difficulty 1 is pretty much as easy as any other location. Also, I'm pretty sure we've gotten like all the battle crashes by now. We could tell if it says 0. If our number says 0 and we have one more reward, then we have definitely hit the final battle crasher for today. Which means we didn't even have to go out of our way for it today, which is kind of nice. Rather convenient. Let's see. Christmas is now canceled at your home? No. That's funny. Let's see. Throw that down. I skipped 4 oracles. Yes, you can do it relatively quickly. However, we're also doing it without having to go out of our way at all right now. Because right now we had an objective to kill yellow. And we got really lucky and it re-rolled into something that has to kill yellow. So theoretically, we're wasting 0 time to do this objective. Even though the Oracle task would have taken us around, like what, 1 minute to do? We just did it in 0 seconds. Because we got it done passively while finishing this one at the exact same time. So it really took 0 seconds. That was a bit of a gamble on if it would. But generally, especially on bronze, they're going to give you something that is a generic task that you could do at any location. So you can end up doing it with 0 time, assuming you can synergize it with another task. Because that quite literally took us 0 time. I got them both triggering at the same time. We did get lucky with what it rolled into, but still. It did do what we needed it to do. That isn't always going to happen, though. I just hate the Oracle class. This is one of the worst hero classes. I don't even want to give it the light of day of using it. Alright, is this a yellow, right? Yes, we did do the right one. That'd be a fail if we didn't. Though we have enough of that material that it wouldn't have mattered too much. So that one is worth skipping if you do not have like near infinite of those jewels. If you're still trying to get all the weapons in the game, you probably want to skip it just so you have a little bit more that you can use towards weapons. Okay, so this one's a little bit annoying because I have to hope I find someone in PvP that has a bunch of them set or go do world events. I kind of want to go do the PvP method. My only concern is because this troop just came out, almost no one's going to have it on defense. And even if they do, it's very unlikely they're going to have a really high amount of it on defense. Still gonna try for like a minute and see if we can get lucky. That's not what I'm looking for. He has like a billion Centurigans, but he does not have the other troop that I need to actually kill. I'm gonna wait till I see it in a thumbnail. That or if I see a firebomb, because the firebomb might have it with it. Because if it's like a double, it still would be worth going for. So I keep finding pure firebombs, which normally would be kind of good. But based on what we're trying to do right now, it is not that good. I'm just checking the treasure too, because those are also kind of like firebomb teams. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's just not really anyone using it right now. It's too new of a troop to have that see that many people with it. So I might have to do it in the world event then. You could also technically do an explore. Oh no! I just passed it. No, we finally found one and I just clicked past it. I want to re-roll backwards. I wonder how many copies he had. Oh, 0 copies, none. Oh, come on. The first one we saw and accidentally rolled past it. What a fail. Okay, I'm going to give it like one more minute and then we're just going to go try finding it through World Event, I guess. It's probably easier doing it through World Event anyways. I slowed down. I was just assuming it would take us so many clicks to find one. And then when we finally found one, it's like, whoops. I probably should double check the Sacred Cow just in case. That could have been one. I wasn't guaranteed to be one, though. Ideally, the first one we find just has 4 of them set. I keep rolling past that. I probably should check the Sacred Cow just in case. It's very unlikely. I'm also checking any of them that have a Centurigan, because it's a new troop, so that means they've actually set their team to something different, which means they might have the other new troop on it. Which is why I've been clicking on all of them. They have that troop as well. Even though it's not the troop we're looking for. If they have that set, that's the same day that the other one also came out. Okay, it just does not want to give it to us. We've seen it once and accidentally rolled past it. We might just have to do this by normal means. Instead of finding all 3 in a single PvP battle. Watch, this entire time that Sacred Cow has probably been it. And has all 3 of them on it. Nope, doesn't have a single one. So many portals all of a sudden. If that portal could just bring us to 3 of this troop, that'd be great. Zugoff team using the new auto win epic. Oh yeah, I think we're giving up on trying to find them. We found it once and we accidentally rolled past it. And I was on a lower level person too, so it probably was only 1 copy. Does seriously no one have it set right now? Except that one person we rolled past? I think it's time to give up. So, plan B. Plan B is, see if we can go find a ward event. We should be able to pretty quickly. So let's just go do the ward event. So let me grab ward event team. Grab this. Put this over in the team thingy because I believe I have the cheaper one set right now. Divining Fields, fight, paste. Grab all the tokens from our guild. Get a random useless orb. Get the metal we need. Use that metal to upgrade our capabilities in the battles. And we should be good to go. Give me that. Give me a little bit of magic. A little bit more magic than that. I accidentally grabbed the 1 magic instead of the 4. Let's just go do Ward Event. I'm pretty sure we can get it quick enough here that it's not that big a deal. Because I believe it cycles every battle. So we have to do, like, what, 9 battles max in order to do them all here. Which isn't that bad. Because I believe we get a choice of 2. Then we get a choice of a different 2. And then we get a choice of a different 2. And I believe on that third 2, it gives us the option of taking the one we want to see. Let's hope so. So I probably should use an AoE weapon here. We're in an early enough section where I don't really need this much overkill. This is more so meant for like the super deep section. I think I have to take an Anarius here. Also, Anarius is actually better anyway, so we'll go for it. So yeah, every third battle we'll have an Anarius, which means we have to do 9 battles then. That's not too bad. It's better than repick spamming PvP a billion times. The other way would be to do Explore. But that'd be a lot more inconsistent. We might as well just do this at that point. If we're going to bother doing that method. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Bahi or Astral Spirit? I'm pretty sure Astral Spirit was slightly better. It has like a variable number that it gives, but that variable number kind of makes her slightly better. I believe all the ones with the variable numbers technically statistically go higher. Even though they can go lower for a specific battle, their average is higher than the other ones. Because it gives you a choice of 2 every single time. Alright, well this one is the same one twice. Let's hope that doesn't happen on the next tier. Because there's a really specific battle we need to find. I should have went for the ability. I didn't realize he got full mana off enchant. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, he did something. Dark crystals. Might as well go claim that in case there's something else behind it. Let's see. Nope, that was the end of bronze. Alright, let's go finish out this one then. What's the final silver task? Oh yeah, just kill yellow. That's why we want to get it done next, because we get to do it passively once we get this other one out of the way. And then we have the new weapon. Yeah, let's go do this. Also, we'll hand out a code soon as well. As soon as we finish out these tasks, then we'll mess with the new weapon and the new epic. As well as finish out those dungeons and get a little bit more class XP for elementalists. Anyways. Where are we? Let's go back to the event. Yeah, this is a pretty straightforward event overall. Also, the scoring for both rooms are kind of so similar that it almost doesn't even matter which one you really take for the most part. I just realized something. Okay, good. Wouldn't that be a fail if the Valraven replaced the troop I actually need to kill? That would have been an extremely unfortunate fail. Catch you later, ClipBomb. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful week. And a good holiday if you celebrate. If I don't catch you by then. I keep saying that as if it's like tomorrow. It's still a few days away. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can always re-roll the task that we're doing right now. But at least it gives us an excuse to do World Event if nothing else. Because it's probably all of the World Event that we're doing today. What stream will be, time will we be streaming on Turkey Day? Same time as normal, 8 PM Eastern Standard Time. Definitely no midday stream that day. But we'll still have our normal 8 PM Eastern Standard Time stream, as we do every night. I'm not sure if I will for Christmas or New Year's, because I might be seeing family then. But as far as Thanksgiving, we'll still have a normal time stream. Let's see, we'll take that over. Because sometime next month I'll be leaving for at least a week or so. But I'll be around for Thanksgiving. And a little bit that I am celebrating with it's going to be done earlier in the day, so it won't interfere with this normal stream time. Oh yeah, Defiant, we might be doing one more stream for Fall Guys 2 before the end of the season. Well, the big announcement's tomorrow. They kind of leaked a little bit of an announcement in-game, in that there's an event going on, I think from the 25th to the something. So one of those days we're probably going to stream the game again before the end of the season. Because they're doing some kind of special event for it to celebrate the end of the season. Not sure exactly what it is, if it's even anything worth really even streaming. But if it is, we'll do like one more last little stream for it. Probably only be like a couple hours, but just to mess around with it. Oh, did I not say hello to Tyrian? Sorry. Hello, Tyrian. I'm pretty sure there's at least like a few people every single time who I forget. I probably forgot to do it during treasure maps. My bad, Tyrian. Hope all has been well. Missed you like 12 times. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about your name. I always feel like I've said hello to you already, even if I haven't. There's a few names I do that for, too. I think that happens to Isabel quite often, too. Like, you guys are here so often that I kind of just assumed I already said hello some streams. And sometimes I haven't. Let's see. I'll take that down. Hey, we got a level 1 Elementalist. Though, unfortunately, neither of our two options there was the trooper trying to kill. I was like, hello, Haley. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I do like that we have a small enough channel that we could actually say hello to literally every individual person. Even when we used to have like 200-something viewers on some of our streams, we still would. We've never grown big enough that we haven't been able to yet. Honestly, we probably never will. Because realistically, as long as your viewers don't get over like 500, I'm pretty sure you could literally individually say hi to everyone. Though if you did it like 500 times, that might get slightly annoying though. That would also be absurdly hard to keep track of who have and have not said hello to. I already messed it up with even smaller number. Let's see, I'll take that one down. Which we almost did all of our world event battles, oddly enough. That wasn't the intention here, but that seems to be what happened. There we go. Alright, that's all the world event we're doing for now. Mostly was just doing it for these 3 kills, of course. Which we now have. Alright, now we have Yellow Slayer for like the 3rd time now. So we just have to do gold. So this is 22... Oh, I'm repicking that other one and hoping it's not something bad. 22 wins with a Dominion Fields team. You know how far out of our way we have to go for that? That's a really annoying one. Alright, so we're going to go to a location with a decent amount of yellow, win 22 times, or sorry, 12 times. And then repick the other one and hope it's something that isn't completely awful. Oh, I'm already on the right team. What am I doing? There we go. Tyrian. Let's see. I said hello to Isabel this stream. So when I don't say hi, I'm just ignoring you? No, that's not what that means. I'll say hello, David. It just means I accidentally did not see you say hello. Or I already thought I said hello. Ah, there's the last one we needed. Nice. No reroll. This is, I don't know. It's a very scary reroll to do. I kind of do want to reroll it though, but gold tasks and reroll into some of the most annoying things in existence, which makes me kind of not want to reroll. However, if it's something that you can get done passively, even if it takes forever, I'd rather have that than what is currently there. Like, I'd rather have a really long passive than have a like what's currently going to be visible there. Because 22 teams with a pure Dominion Fields is kind of slow. I think it would take like upwards of 10 minutes. And while the task we re-roll into will probably take even longer than 10 minutes, it'll be capable of being done passively, most likely. And if that is the case, then it technically requires 0 seconds to some degree. Since we're not actually going out of our way for it at all, potentially. Which is ideally what we are trying to repick into. It's just scary doing it on gold, because if you get a task that's something bad, we probably don't want to do it. If it's something like go explore difficulty 8 at this location like 100 times or something. Something absurd. Hey, we got a Vault Key during a non-Vault event. Nice. The Vault Keys are so devalued these days. Like, not devalued in the sense that they're worth less, but devalued in the sense that it's so much easier to get them compared to before. So one single Vault Key isn't as impressive. Like, one single Vault Key, when a Vault event gave us like a dozen or a few dozen, it was like, okay, yeah, a Vault Key is a pretty big loot. And then now a single Vault Key, when Vault events give like, several hundred, if not 1,000. And then it's like, one's not as good anymore. Now that the event gives like more than 10 times as many. Also, how have we not gotten all the yellow things yet? Didn't we just need like X amount of yellow kills? We should have hit it by now. There it is. I was gonna say, we should be like right at it. We were probably one short. Hey, tribute's ready. Anything good? That is, okay, some gems. What else do we have here? So, Division Fields team 22 times. How about no? Good. Let's just kill 92 purples. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, we won. Ooh. I just realized. I need literally every last point to get orb. We got a problem. I kind of forgot about that. I was like, yeah, if we're slightly less on points, we'll probably have enough, but I forgot we need exactly 600 to get it, which means I actually do have to kill all the purples for that. That's... okay, maybe I should have done it the other way around. Even though we can get it done passively, that's going to take longer than doing the other thing that was there. Also, I have the wrong thing set. Okay, so what's the game plan then? So we got to kill a bunch of yellow, kill a bunch of purple, and do whatever other dailies we still want to do. So let's go clear this out with Rowan. Where's my Rowan build? Because I need an Elementalist EXP. So let's go get a little bit of Elementalist EXP then. Hope we just get all the purple kills we need, or at least a lot more progress on it then. And be good to go from there. Also, I should probably be using black manacles now that we don't need the other thing anymore. Just in case we actually need a weapon. There's so many other things we could put there. I just kind of been using black manacles recently. It's a lot of viable options that work there. And that is exactly why I wanted to have a damage poke. Though technically the other weapon would have been able to do that too. This is also why you normally don't use Rowan for this, and you use Phoenicia instead. Rowan does not actually have enough damage to kill this section, whereas Phoenicia does. But the reason we're doing it this way is because of 2 class XP. There we go. Alright, so we did that, we did that. We finished all the crown stuff too, oddly enough. So the only thing we haven't done is the underworld for a little bit more class XP then. And getting these done. Which is kind of unfortunate because now we just made ourselves having to get like 1 billion purples. Which isn't that bad, we could just go to a location that's really heavy on purple. But the problem is we'd have to do that for like 5-10 minutes. But first, let me go hand out a code. And then we're going to go to the underworld and get some class XP. And then we're probably going to go kill all the purples while gaining class XP with like Rowan kill or something. Okay, so let me go get you guys the code. I do not have my code thingy up. Let me go scavenge for that. 1 second. It's kind of buried. Put that over there. Put that over there. Getting slightly better at using these codes quicker now. Still gotta get used to it after having not had them for a couple weeks there. And that should be all the infos you guys need. All in one nice copy paste. And where did my stream go? There it is. There it is. There you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for the invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste random numbers and letters starting with XV. Gosh, there's so many X's. XV, XX. What a code. And give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. There you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, so next order of business. We need more class XP. So let's go do that. And also just hopefully just randomly get purple kills. Luckily this place does have purple on both the first and final battle. So that's not too bad. Oh, I just realized I was doing something earlier where I actually already used one of my set of battles. Because I was testing something earlier for the faction. For the video that we did on Monday. So I actually only have 2 of these sets instead of 3. I kind of forgot that. Normally I would get rid of them on a Monday. And it wouldn't matter because we don't have a class that we need to go get EXP towards. However, it kind of matters now because I have a class I need to get EXP towards. And that's Elementalist. Whoops. That's not too big a deal. That's like, what, 18 XP we gave up? That's not too big a deal. You'd still have to actually manually do the battles anyways. It's not like other locations don't also give EXP. These are just really good because we're getting 2 EXP per battle instead of 1, and we're still one-shotting it. Also, I should probably use set to armor instead of magic right now. Though it might not be that big a deal. I think even with it, how many extra stats we get from factions is probably still enough to kill. So that might not actually matter. If anyone still has any other questions and you want me to go over, do let me know. Everything else I missed in chat. And after we get these kills down, we'll go mess with two things. One is the new glory troop that came out this week, and the other is the new weapon that came out technically this week or next week, depending on how you look at it, which is the wild orb. I think it's wild orb, right? Let's see. Yeah, wild orb. The wild orb weapon we'll be messing with, which is basically like the new epic but worse. But then once the new epic gets nerfed, better. It's because I'm pretty sure it'll get nerfed to the point where they will both basically like switch positions. Where currently the best way to place wild cards is the new epic that came out this week. And then after they completely nerf it into the grounds, the next best one will be the new wild orb thing that we just got today, or next week if you're playing the normal pass. What is your elemental level at? 91. We just got 91 several minutes ago. Probably have 92 by the end of stream. Trying to hit level 100 by the end of this week, of course. Hopefully this weekend we can cover a second Elementalist video. I also need to cover a video on also Wild Orb, but more importantly the new Glory Troop before it gets nerfed. And then maybe once it gets nerfed, if it's still usable but less effective. Because I feel like even after they nerf it, it's still going to be a pretty relevant troop. They'd have to really hard nerf it or something for it to not be relevant. How do you think they will nerf it? They're probably going to lower its Devour chance in half. And they're probably going to make the amount of skulls that it converts a static amount. Ideally, it's closer to 8. However, they might make it as low as like 4 or 5. Which, if it was 5, that would still be usable. 8 would still be like the same thing, but not as ridiculously broken. But, yeah, they're going to make it some kind of static skull amount. And probably, nerf the Devour rate in half. The Devour rate's not really that big a deal, but that much like mana accumulation combined with that Devour rate can be. Because there's situations where it just reaches 100% so easily. Even though it's not normally used for its Devour, obviously it's used for its convert. The Devour is kind of just free value on top of it. Because if you want to Devour like that, you might as well just use Iron Gut. But then again, he's almost better than Iron Gut, which is kind of funny. He's not as consistent as Iron Gut, but he's basically like Iron Gut combined with infinite mana. Like, he's kind of like a Ward Breaker for 13 mana costs, that instead of doing AoE damage, does like an auto-kill Devour like Iron Gut, where the first one might not, but every subsequent one will. Pretty much just kill the entire enemy team. Off of like a near 100% or 100% Devour rate. Depends how many stars are on the board. Yeah, I guess we'll take this one. This isn't the Submerge one, right? Yeah, no. Some other effect. Submerge one's on 1.5 times multiplier. You're at level 82, and Mace still gets to 100 before me. Really? You barely used gems. Yeah, you might. If you're grinding it all manually, you might. Because realistically, we'll probably have it by Friday or Saturday. So if you're grinding at a rate quicker than that, it is theoretically possible to get it done in 2 days. Like max a hero class from 1 to 100. If you grind it long enough, it is possible to do it in 2 days. It would require a lot of grinding, but it is possible. Or just kind of doing it with the quicker methods, or, you know, not quicker methods as in speed, but, you know, the quicker ones as in the amount of time invested relative to EXP gained methods. It's like the things that die in one shot and stuff like that, that still give 2 EXP. So that we're pretty much, like, a lot of those are limited per day as far as how many you could do. Like what we're doing right now, you can only do 3 of these sets of factions per day. But they give you pretty much instantaneous 2 EXP. But you can't infinite farm these. There's a limit to how many you can do per day. So like a lot of those methods is what we're doing to get it up. Other really good locations for that are things like Adventure Board, where you can just one-shot through there and get it as well. dungeons, pet battles. Pet battles you can do multiple times per day. Though I don't think my guild has gotten a single pet today. Or if they have, they did it when I wasn't on. You finish your 100 on Sunday? Nice. Yeah, I was somewhat considering doing it before the end of the weekend. If this week was a Guild War week, I would have. But because it wasn't, I didn't bother. But if like Guild War started tomorrow, I would 100% make sure we had level 100 before tomorrow. But we just had Guild War, so it doesn't matter as much. It's been pet rescue all day. Well, I haven't been checking then. I was only online for Gems of War when I recorded the video, and then I was sleeping most rest of the day. So when I was on at like 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 2 a.m. and like up to like 6 a.m., I did not see any pets. Which can be confirmed by the fact that we could still see the thingy in the video. So like prior to 6 a.m. we didn't have any. And that was when I was on. Because my schedule's always weird on Mondays. Because after I record the video, I normally sleep and then get everything else I need to do done afterwards. So I normally don't have much time to game on Mondays. Since initially we're spending all of our time doing the Monday video. And then after that, I'm sleeping. And then after that, I'm doing what I actually need to get done for the day. And then if there's some time, we do some gaming. Which is also why we basically never have a midday stream on Mondays. Like almost ever. Anyways. Where were we? So we did that. Unfortunately, I believe we're still a little bit short on both the 2 kills. Which is kind of unfortunate. At this point, we just need to go somewhere with a really high concentration of purple. Is Carecroft the highest? I want to say Kedar is almost higher than Carecroft these days. Golvania has a pretty decent amount. Actually, I'm pretty sure Cinder Mirage is actually pretty good for purples, isn't it? Let's just sit in Cinder Mirage for a little while. Okay, let's just go Rowan EXP grind and here for a little bit. And then we can go get the new weapon. And then we'll go mess with the new weapon and the new Glory Troop. Probably not covering a new weapon until this weekend, though. But I kind of want to cover that Glory Troop maybe this Wednesday or something. Before they nerf it. Though, wouldn't it make sense to technically cover it after they nerf it? Though I'm not sure how quickly they're going to nerf it. Like, it's not even a question on if they are. It's more so a matter of when. Oh, also, remember last week when we were predicting if or if not the thing would count? I'm not sure if it's going to change once the next one starts. But hey, what did I say? There it is. The points, they're still there. We had 10,668. I'm not sure if this will set back to 0 once the next one starts. I sure hope not. But based on info we can currently see, it looks like it counts. So if we do like another 10,000 next time, that hopefully makes it go to 20,000. Which means we didn't actually have to mass buy it to get it done. I sure hope that's the way it works. We'll find out. This doesn't 100% confirm that that's the way it's going to be, but it probably is, possibly. We'll find out. Let's hope so. But it's still showing the score there. Though it might just be trying to show the highest score you've ever gotten during one of those events. Which means it might not be the case, but we'll see. See what happens. Also, why am I on Explore 3? I want to Explore difficulty 1. Whoops. Oh, wait, never mind. Explore 3 makes sense. Never mind. I'm using a Rowan build. Never mind. Explore 3 is correct. Also, this place doesn't have a super high amount of purple, does it? Alright, let me go to, like, Carecroft or something. I think we could do better than this. Let's go find, let's see. Carecroft. That's 2. I want to ideally find a place I can average 3, though. I don't think anything is that heavy concentration of purple. This place is a 2 average. I'm pretty sure Kedar is a 2 average. Golvania is like a 1.5 average, I believe. On how many purples you find per battle. I don't think anywhere is closer to a 3 average. Oh, we even only got one there as well. Yeah, the next Vault event is literally during Christmas, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it depends what your schedule is. Well, in Explorer 1, you don't have to deal with respawns. Is why I didn't bother upping it to Explorer 3. There's no respawning if you set it to Explorer 1. So it's not going to slow you down. Though the thing that it resummons into is a purple, so technically it's not slowing you down that much. But still making it so you have to poke them. Which is why we're doing on Explorer 1 and not a higher difficulty. Because now it makes it so none of them have revive. That's why even though we can kill up to like Explorer 3, 4 or so with Rowan, we don't actually want to set it higher due to revive. That's why we're doing the other one in Explorer 3 difficulty, but this one Explorer 1. Because the other location didn't have any kind of revive troop. At least not yet, anyways. Did they move Vault event during the last year's Christmas? Can't remember. I can't remember either, to be honest. I don't think we've ever had a Vault event exactly during Christmas. Like, this one's, like, dead center on Christmas. Like, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas is the next Vault event. At least when it's currently scheduled. It could change, though. How are we doing on Classic XP? I really wish it would show you after the battle. The fact that there's still nothing for it's kind of disappointing. It'd be so useful to know just a little bit of info on it. Because yes, it's at 91, but we have no clue how close it is. They do it for the big hero XP, but they don't do it for the Classic XP. I feel like a lot of people stopped asking because increasingly more people ended up getting to the point where they don't need it anymore. But now that we like need a hero class max again, it's like, wow, they still haven't implemented that? I'm actually kind of surprised. Because there's never been a way to see your class XP easily as you're farming it. Hello, Mr. Extreme. Welcome. Ah, that's a misclick. Other thing I wish you could see is if you make any progress towards a campaign event thing, I wish it would tell you how much progress you have made. Like right at the end of this battle, have like a little pop-up that says, hey, you now have like 36 out of 92 purples killed. And then at the end of this one, be like, oh, you now have 38 out of 92 purples killed. There used to be an event gem in the game, but they removed it for whatever reason. They removed it out of the reasoning of, it was like, they said it was confusing people. Yet it's almost more confusing that it doesn't exist anymore. Because now there's not even any indicator at all that you're getting progress towards your objective. Like when I'm killing these 3 purples in this battle, nothing at all gives any indication that I'm making any progress towards our campaign objective. Whereas before, when it used to drop that little event gem thing, it would give you an indicator. The gem dropping would be the indicator of some progress being made. It wasn't ideal, but it was better than the system we have now, where there's literally nothing giving any indication. Oh, I only need 2 more. Hey, okay, that was pretty quick then. That's not too bad. Yeah, Kakarot's pretty good for purples. I'm pretty sure it's the best location. It's somewhat confusing sometimes because you have to break down the ratio of number of troops relative to how many of the color you need. Also relative to the rarity, because legends and mythics occur a lot less. Oh, did I not get enough? Oops. Yeah, this will definitely be enough then. Apparently there was only 1 or 0 purples in that battle. This will definitely have enough though. Because there's quite literally 2 and we only needed 2 earlier. So even if the previous battle had 0, that will still be enough. There we go. Alright, now, with everything completed, we can now go and get the new weapon. So this weapon comes out next week for most people. Unless you bought the really big pass. But normal pass gets it next week. Free to play gets it who knows when. Some number of months from now. But we now have Wild Orb added to the game. It creates 3 to 8 Wild Orbs of various multipliers. By various, it means either 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times. This is technically the first viable option, or even just option in general, if I'm not mistaken, that can even do 3 times or 4 times multipliers. Obviously, we can get it off of Sky. However, nothing actually spawns it until this thing came into the game. So, yeah, we got this now. Obviously, this is pretty good if it's hitting around 7 or 8 wild cards, though it might be a little underwhelming if it only does 3 or 4. So RNG can kind of just completely ruin it. I wish the area was like a little bit wider, like maybe like a 4 to 9, 4 to 10 or something. But 3 to 8, still usable. The only problem is if it's hitting 3 or 4, that's kind of concerning. If it's hitting 5 or more, it's probably going to be fine though. The biggest issue is when it finally doesn't. Like there's a 1 in 4 chance that's not going to hit the number you really want. But yeah, let's go mess with this and mess with the new troop that came out. Of course, the new Glory troop. At least do like a few battles with it, just to kind of see. Catch you later, Ricardo. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so let's go mess with this new weapon. So, weapon. I am looking for the Wild Orb. If I could type... Gosh. There we go. Wild Orb. Oh, I'm not sure what perks it gets. So, it inflicts a random status effect to the first enemy. Gain 2 to random skill. Gain some gold. And eliminate some points from random skill from the first enemy. Overall, not horrible. Like, none of those are particularly, like, bad. They're not, like, exceedingly good either. Like, none of them are enchant. None of them are, like, auto extra turn. Like, none of the super ultra good ones, but they're workable. Let's find a team we don't need, like this raid event team. And rename it to Wild Orb. Let's go see what we could do. Also, we're going to use it with the new troop as well, because why not? If we're going to be using a team like this, might as well use all the really good mechanics for it. So I need that new purple red. I completely forget his name. I'm pretty sure if I just type in wildcard. Yeah, good enough. There we go. Yeah, so go with that. Go for that. We could actually make this pure red if we want to. Do like Zugoff and then one other thing. Make a tanky hero class. Kind of want to do Archmages though. Really want to do an Archmages here. And then what else do we need? Definitely need a Skull Spammer. For going down the Archmages route, I kind of want to almost go a purple Skull Spammer. Like almost a Keeper of Souls and something else. I also just kind of want to first slot Thrall at that point. Also, how many things have that word in it? Gosh. There we go. And now we just need like one really good Skull Spammer of any to our choosing. So at this point, I might as well just go Zugoff. Not too many different colors here, but we should be able to make this work. I almost want to put a Ward Breaker into this team. I want something that can cover the rest of the colors. What are we missing? We're missing red. We're missing green, and we're missing yellow. And that would be Ward Breaker. I just want to check some other options that we might have though. I wish my Stralis was under that category. Weaver is oddly enough, though I don't think that really works too well. Though then again, if we get a Web Spin or something, that's pretty good with Zugoff. So yeah, Weaver could technically work. Queen Aurora is actually interesting on this team. I'm not sure what we replace though. What's our replacement troop? Are we just replacing out Thrall then? That's kind of concerning if we are. Obviously Ward Breaker, like I mentioned earlier. Queen Aurora would be interesting though. I'm just not sure what we replace. Like we can get rid of Thrall, but it makes the start of our battle so much slower. Once we get going, it just goes insane. Ideally, I want something that can also target skulls. None of these can though. You can only target colors. She cannot target skulls. And these options do exactly what we need. Let's just do it like this and see what happens. I need purple, and I need probably red, given how many are used. So like a +2 purple, +1 red, -1 on something we don't use. We do not use yellow. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright, let's go test our first Wild Orb build. Let's go try it against the Infinite Loop team. Actually, that's not like a true Infinite, but it's definitely pretty devastating still. Let's see what Wild Orb can do. Can you check the class XP for the class info tab? Yeah, you can check it there. I know that, but it takes so long to get there, is what I'm referring to. But yes, there is a way to check it, of course. How much XP you need, I am aware of that. Doesn't mean there's no quick way to check it. Okay, well, the plan here was we take purple and then get mana. Problem is, it didn't give us purple, so we didn't get mana. I think we win here as long as he does infinite loop right now. Just stop infinite looping and we'll be fine. Just end your turn. There we go. Okay, he ended his turn, we win. Alright, so we'll take this. We then have Zugoff. Before we Zugoff, I kind of want to... This is a risky Zugoff. I think we go for it, though. So we'll kill our hero. We go for wild cards. We then Zugoff again. We then use Wild Orb because we haven't been able to cast it a single time. We did get an extra turn from it. We didn't cast this because it's so free auto win. And then Zugoff would kill. I don't feel like Wild Orb did that much that time. You kind of need to be using every color to really use that efficiently. Because you're getting so many colors that you might not necessarily need. I almost feel like trying to put a Mistralis there, but then we're missing green. Like we'd have to do World Breaker or Queen Aurora to cover everything. Alright, we just got a lot of mana of stuff we did not need. I'm gonna try Wild Orb here. Ooh, we missed. Yeah, this is my concern with Wild Orb. Notice how it didn't extra turn. That's a concern. Huge concern with using that thing. It's actually capable of not extra turning, unlike this thing, which is pretty much like the freest auto win ever. Yeah, there's no way this thing's not getting nerfed. Like, it's not even, like, within question. It's more so when is it rolling out than if it's actually gonna happen. Hey, firebombs. But yeah, Wild Orb seems kind of underwhelming. Though it might just be because this thing seems so overwhelming that it seems underwhelming in comparison. This needs to be nerfed to know if this is any good. Because if we're just comparing it to this, it's like useless. You would never use this weapon ever, under any circumstance. But then once this gets toned down a bit, it might be a little bit more relevant using Wild Orb. Him dying actually helped us quite a bit. Like, look, Wild Orb just didn't even get extra turn there. I feel like it's barely doing any extra turns. Can I cascade into an extra turn there? No. Trying to find a way to, like, wild card this weirdly to get a turn. I don't believe we can, so I'm just gonna destroy everything. And Zugoff just wins. But yeah, the weapon seems kind of average. It's missing way too often is the biggest problem. And that's something that this getting nerfed will not fix. This would actually have to get buffed. I wish this number was like 4 to 10. Is what it needs to be really be viable. If you're rolling like a 3 or 4, you're basically just missing. In most situations. That's my biggest concern with the mythic that we get at the end of the season as well. It does 4 times multipliers, which are big multipliers, but the chance of it actually landing is so low, as we can kind of see with Wild Orb. Like right there, we only got 3. Luckily, it was still enough for an extra turn at least. It was still only 3 though. There we got 4. At least it can do bigger multipliers, if nothing else. That's probably the only thing it really has going for it. Because that can actually be relevant in some situations. But nowhere near as relevant as that new glory troop, that's for sure. I don't know, I guess the weapon's okay. It's definitely not a must-have. Like, this doesn't feel like this doesn't feel like Flask, where Flask was, like, absurdly good for potions. This just seems kind of average. Like, relative to Flask, it seems completely useless. At least compared to that weapon. But as an overall weapon, it's okay. It's just not as that efficient. It's missing way too much. When it doesn't miss, it's good. The problem is it's just missing way too much. Like right there, I think we only got a 3 or 4 spawn. And we got a lot of mana, but no extra turn. I probably should have killed Hero. That would likely be a good decision to make at some point. I just assumed he was stealthy. But apparently he hasn't been stealthy at all this entire battle. And I've just been choosing not to target him. Oh, come on. I got all of its mana back, but no extra turn. So I can't actually cast it. Oh, that was a good... Oh, no. How was that still not an extra turn? We're not frozen on anything. That's kind of unfortunate. Also, can you stop resummoning? Because we're not entangled anymore. What's kind of funny is he can literally almost loop into himself. Doesn't need enough skulls to fall into the board. This was a very strange battle. Oh, I forgot he still has wild magic too. And that's match. Another wild magic. As if he needed a reason to be even stronger than he already was. That's not from the hero, that's from this thing having that wild magic trait. Wild magic as a trait's kind of average. But on something that's already this good, it's insanely good. I'll take that over. Grab like a purple. Hope we somehow don't miss. Come on, Wild Orb. Show me you're not useless. I want it to be viable. I'm just not seeing enough working with it to make it viable. Like, I don't really see a situation where I'm going to actively put Wild Orb on my team unless I'm forced to due to being restricted to. Like, if you're in a restriction set, and it's one of, like, 20 weapons you have to use, in that circumstance, Wild Orb might be your best option. However, when you have the option of literally any weapon in the game, I can't really see that many situations where you're going to bother picking Wild Orb. It just doesn't seem strong enough. Like, compared to Flask, like, Flask was insanely good. But this thing you're almost never going to really use. Hey, we've got Devour. I feel like it hasn't really been devouring that much, so things do have Immune. I haven't really been using Curse with it. So that could be one issue that we're having. But yeah, overall, Wild Orb is bad. Centurion is like S++++ tier. Somewhere's around there. At least until it gets reworked. Then we'll see where it is. Also, that's a huge miss right there. But it's not a bad weapon. Just very underwhelming. It's the only weapon we get from the season pass this time as well. And I didn't mind as much for Flask because it was actually pretty good. But I don't know, I don't really feel like we're going to use Wild Orb much. I don't even think it's realistic to even cover a video on it. Like this thing, we are. At some point this week. But this, I'm not sure. I might still do it sometime next week, but we'll see. It just seems a bit underwhelming. Like, you'd almost just might as well use the Mythic at that point if you're going to use something like that. Because on average, you're pretty much spawning 4 anyways. Technically, on average, you're doing closer to like 5 or 6, but it sure feels like we're only spawning 3 or 4 every time. Catch you later, Rogue. Yeah, we're probably going to be calling it a night here as well. But does anyone else have any other questions any you want me to go over? Let me know. Yeah, these aren't particularly fast wins either. Though it's mostly the orb that's making it slow, not the Centurion, obviously. Like, if we want a quick Centurion team, we just go use, like, a quick mana accumulation. I still feel like you could replace something out on this team, though. Like, you could end up replacing out Thrall for, like, a better damage source or something. Like, put a good damage source in first slot or something similar. Like a triple damage burning. There's definitely some tweaks, and we'll have to mess with it a little bit more later. But if anyone else has any other questions, let me know, because I think we're going to call it after this battle here. Though we definitely have a lot more we need to mess with the two of them, particularly this thing before it gets nerfed. Enjoy it while you can. There's almost no way it's not happening. Please don't die. I want to use it for a little bit longer. Let's see. Give me my auto win before you die. No, he died. Luckily, we still have a standard Zugaf team underneath it. So even if it dies, we still kind of just win automatically. But yeah, we kind of need, like, replace Thrall for, like, tank hero class or something. Like, maybe even Dragon Guard for a slot so it doesn't die, while still having triple damage burning or something. And just hope Leprechaun's enough mana to get things going. Because the only reason we have Thrall is because of, we can also just have Thrall in first slot and kind of do it like that, too. But the only reason we have Thrall is to get mana quicker. Because when we get really good starts like that, it's better just to go straight to Thrall rather than doing Leprechaun. Which makes the battles go even quicker than they would otherwise. I thought that was a real gnome for a second. That's such a troll 8 defend team to have. Oh, never know. You know, no, it isn't. Never mind. I forgot. Duh. He's using a billion Anariuses. This is actually what we were trying to find earlier. Why couldn't we find this when we actually needed this? We tried repick spamming forever to find this earlier. And now we found it without even trying. Because he has 3 of the new legends, which is exactly what we needed for that one mission. That's kind of funny. A little late. Like about an hour late to when we actually needed to find that team. But hey, we found it. Use the new epic on your token farming team. We could try that. I actually haven't tried using it on Explore yet. Let's go to like Golvania. Let's do a burning hero class then if we're going to do it that way. So let me get rid of Thrall as much as it pains me to do so. And replace that for triple damage burning hero class. Maybe with Jar? Do we want Jar? I think we want Jar. The only problem with Jar is it blocks Zugaf. But the benefit of Jar is it's a billion mana. Oh, not Jar. I meant Flask. Why did I say Jar? Let's try it with Flask. So Flask, Centurion, Zugaf. Oh yeah, also Flask. Has it been available free to play yet? I don't think it has yet, has it? We'll still try it this way for now, though. Do I need to change my banner? No, kind of. Yes, actually. Because I almost want it to be more into red than into the other color. Like, I want +2 red, +1 something, I think. Because having plus purple doesn't matter as much now that we don't have Thrall on the team. So we want, like, a +2 red, +2 something else. Like a red, blue would actually be pretty good. Oh, mine's just brown, though. What's the other option? Red, brown. Actually, red, purple. Because we can minus yellow for red, purple for sure. And yeah, +2 red, +1 purple. Really? That doesn't exist? +2 red, +1 purple, -1 yellow. I am actually really surprised that banner does not exist. We have it the other way around. That's not what I want. Let me go back to red, blue then. And just minus green, I guess. Oh, but then that's +2. No, that's fine. Yeah, let's do it like that, I guess. That's fine. That'll work. Because minus in green technically doesn't matter because Leprechaun already has +1 green. So the minus doesn't really do anything. Because you want it to be divisible by 3 and it's still divisible by 3. Because normally it has a 4 and now it's just a 3. Let's just hope that doesn't miss. Oh, it kind of missed. Well then. Thrall, where are you? I need you back. Come back. We need your mana. They're trying to lycanthropy us. Come back, Thrall. Oh, we might have to use Thrall. Oh wait, I forgot to change my hero. Oh, I'm still using Elementalist. Fail. I meant to use the triple damage burning. Oh yeah, Flask has failed us. Though it was more so the lack of Thrall that failed us. Alright, now we got things rolling. Took a little while. Alright, now we won. It took way longer than we would want it to have taken. Like, once it gets going, it's going to be fine. The problem is without Thrall, it's going to have a little bit of a harder time get rolling compared to normal. still kind of want to go with Thrall, but let me go use natural hero class. Or not natural, but you know, a triple damage one, I mean. Let's just do Slayer, since it is the best at killing. Let's go Slayer hero class and do this build and see. We might just need a different weapon there instead of Flask. Because if Leprechaun doesn't get lucky enough, we kind of just lose. Or not lose, but we win very slowly. But then we have battles like this where we just like auto win. So we do that. We take this. We throw down Flask. Can you stop giving us yellow? That'd be great. We got a billion mana. Zukof's almost guaranteed gonna miss this board though. And he surprisingly does not. Then we go for that. It gives us infinite mana. We do it again. That gives us... Oh, we already won. Never mind. Whoops, we kind of overkilled them. Yeah, Flamethrower would work pretty good here too. Oh, let's just convert everything. A lot of green. Too much green. I'm gonna go for Flask and hope it does the color that we need for Zugoff. That's exactly what we want to see, and now we won. Means to kill you. Oh, that's a bit of a miss. So luckily he's frozen, and then we just get infinite mana again. Throw this back down. Also, how does it get past testing, by the way? I know they still do, like, some degree of testing beyond 0. Though stuff like that makes me question that. Let's just do one last battle. We're already out of chess. I might as well go claim it. Like, I really don't know how this gets past testing. Like, you can use this thing for, like, 1 minute and see what the problem is. Let's see. That's a bit unfortunate. What testing? I know, right? Let's see. Oh, no. My win condition. It's silenced. Oh, no. Yeah, we definitely have to do something other than Flask for this build. We'll mess with it more later this week. By later this week, I mean probably tomorrow. Oh, no. My gnome. He just escaped. Come back. As long as we don't lose the battle. Tokens are more important than whatever that gnome was going to drop. A little unfortunate. He left with my loot. Though he can't leave with this loot. Hey! Good thing we didn't lose, Anisha. Wow, good thing we did not lose that battle. That gnome escaping might have actually helped us, just in case we somehow would have lost. I don't think we would have, even if he didn't. But, good thing we didn't. Got Anisha out of it. What a way to end. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mostly going to be doing the faction. However, we will also be messing with the new Wild Orb weapon, though more importantly, we'll be messing with the thing that's actually good, the very strong Epic that is available in Glory Keys right now. Or sorry, Glory Keys, not Glory Keys, Event Keys. Event Keys and obviously Glory. You can end up getting them. So definitely make sure to do so. It's absolutely insane. And definitely worth using before they nerf it in like 5 days. There's no way they're not nerfing it in like the next few weeks or something. But use it while you can. It's pretty fun. And we'll probably cover a video on it soon. Probably just Wednesday, I want to say. Though I almost want to wait until after they nerf it because there's almost no way they're not. However, who knows? Maybe they won't. There was a few that seemed like they might. Like Rogue Spider was kind of ridiculous. And then it's like they never nerfed it. And it's like, oh, I guess we'll just use this forever then. It's because it's still one of my favorite PvP teams. It's not like ultra broken since you can only use it with rogues, but still, it's pretty strong. The problem with this one, though, is you can use it with literally every team. Like, there's no team archetype that it doesn't work for. Obviously, it works best with Skull Spam, obviously. But you don't have to use it in Skull Spam teams. It would work in technically every type of team. And you could even use it in a non-Skull Spam team as, like, a anti-Skull method. So instead of building, like, a Skull Spam team, you build an anti-Skull Spam team. And that you convert because that's what Finley used to be used for back in the day. Is he wasn't trying to do skulls, he was trying to do cast spam, and that made it so any kind of skull-oriented team would do a lot worse. And that's kind of what you could use this new troop for, like kind of like how Finley used to be used way back when, like 6-7 years ago, where you would use it as a way to deny skulls rather than with skull synergy. So there's always that option too, though it's way better with skull spam. How do you get Nexus to 5 stars when you can only get 6 troops right now? Oh, some of them are money locked. So there are currently this many troops in Nexus right now. Let me see. Where's show all for Nexus? So as far as Nexus, some of them are money locked right now. And by money locked, I mean like that little pass thingy. which is why we have it higher. If I click show all. So from this list, there are currently... so the ones that you can get in event keys right now are the Fireborn Warrior... actually, is this an event key now? I'm actually not sure. No, it would have been during that... It wouldn't have been during that week. Oh, sorry, and it wouldn't have been now because it's not the event week anymore. But as far as the ones that are in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest now, it's Fireborn Warrior... Hathorn, I am not 100% sure is. It was from the most recent Journey events. I'm not sure if that's actually in drop table yet. Natureborn Warden, Natureborn Wolf, Nexus Portal, and Shaylee. So if you're playing free-to-play, you probably have these 6 right now. However, the paid pass can also have Stoneborn Lion and Waterborn Priestess already. You will be getting these on the free side as well. However, at this current moment in time, you do not have either of them on the free side of the daily crown thingy. And also 2 of them that are money locked for a little while, which I don't have either of them yet, though we will in several weeks, a couple weeks from now. King Heraldor, you have to finish the entirety of the pass and have bought in the paid pass. And this you have to finish almost the entirety of the pass and have paid for the paid pass. These 2 will be available free to play at some point, though it will be like months upon months from now. But that's how we have 2 more. These are on the free side though. Stoneborn Lion, I believe you get at 25 or 35. And then Waterborn Priestess is close to like 45 or something. Like they're both still available on the free side. You just have to wait a little longer. Like the Lion you get at, somewheres. The Lion you get at 35. And I believe you get her at like 40, I want to say. Yeah, 45. So yeah, the Lion's at 35 on free side, and the Waterborn Priestess is at 45 on free side. So you'll get those then. Though it is possible to have both of them on paid side already. The Wolf on paid side, the first one I believe was at 10. And the, did I say Wolf? I mean Lion. Same difference, not really. And the Waterborn Priestess on free side, or sorry, on paid side was at 5. But that's the only reason why we have 2 more. It's mostly because of that. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful week, a wonderful holiday coming up, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching as always. Greatly